All right, folks. Time for a little bit of Astroneer. Let's see here. Waiting for DBA to get on. Which he's there. And then we still got like, 7 minutes. So we can talk about what we want to do and stuff like that. Let me bring DBA in. DBA, what's up?
Howdy, howdy.
What's up, friend? How are you, my friend?
Doing good. How about you?
Not too bad. So.
Yeah. Be honest, I'm kind of so too. I had a back pain last night, didn't sleep well, and somehow trying to sleep to find a way to sleep so my back didn't hurt. I hurt my neck. So now I woke up this morning and neck.
Dang, dude. You're getting all messed up. Michael H.
I'm getting old.
What's up, man? Alright, well, I think we should probably focus on... I don't know. There's a couple things to focus on. We can do resources while doing some of the other things that we need to do, like such as I think we probably get like some. Is that you? Yep. That's,
It is me. Yep.
let me turn off my friends. So I don't know. So the title says get more resources, and I think we need to get resources, and I think we can kind of divide and conquer today. Maybe divide and conquer, but I think we should probably work on better labeling what resources we currently have, because don't we have resource collectors for resin and some of our base resources, or no? Like our
do.
Basic
Yes,
resources.
I know we have aluminum or hematite and spherolite, and some of those are underground, so I think there may be a thing on them, but you're not going to see it unless you're right on it anyway.
Yeah, and that's another thing is I don't know. Did we identify what was what? Did we put? Were we smart enough to put like
Different colors? No.
yeah, or just a color that designates this is our.
I have a recollection that orange was the color that I was using for any mineral deposit, but I can't 100% guarantee that.
Yeah. So our sphalerite one is. Oh, it has a canister, but it's not gathering for some reason. We don't do smart here, I know, right? Jeff, what's going on? 83, how you doing? Michael H, what's going on? Broda? How you doing, my friend? Oh, yeah, I should pull that off. Okay, well, let me see if I can wrap my head about where the resources are. And put down some sort of beacon or some sort of identifier. Maybe clean up down here because we have some tethers going off into all kind of directions, and I would like just tethers going to like our resources, and that's it. And then what we really need is, let's see, how much do we have left in the research catalog? A whole heck of a lot, or maybe not so much?
I really don't know.
Gonna look at the resource catalog real quick and.
Yep. Looking through now. So the first one, the backpack one. So far, I see 2 drills.
Okay, I guess what I'm asking is, how much is it going to take for us to be able to finish the resource catalog? And should we wind up setting auto bite stations somewhere.
Probably wouldn't hurt. I mean, there's quite a bit left, but again, I don't know. I mean, if I was just to start going through and researching everything and then see when we ended up with when we're done, I could do that. I could just start at the expensive side and start doing it and see what happens. Are you okay with that?
Yep. Maybe before you go hog wild, maybe figure out the things that we need first. That makes sense to you? Just in case you run out of bites.
All right. 1 second.
Last.
What happened to our...
Use your full words, DBA.
tungsten? Here it is. Here it is. Need to borrow this for a second.
Yeah, I'm trying to reorganize. Somebody hasn't been doing their job here. Enough for natural reasons.
Well, you got titanium in with the copper.
I'm organizing right now. Get off my case.
All right. I'm leaving.
Thank you. Thank you. DBA. I need to take a screen out of this. DBA's giving me a hard time. Can you believe that
I'm not
guy?
even here. I'm gone. I'm
Can you
gone.
believe that guy? Give him a
Okay,
task.
so you want me to take to build stuff that we need first?
No. I don't know. Not research stuff that we need first. Not build.
Yeah.
Research stuff that we need first. I didn't say no build. We said the B word.
All right. Well, I'll make a couple platforms. Research those first. Everybody likes platforms. Large solar. We might like that one. I don't know. I don't know that we're going to use any power now that we have RTGs. Active storage. Well, we've used that in our past spaces. I'll go ahead and grab that.
Do we borrow canisters from here? Why are we missing canisters? I thought I had canister in every single one of these things.
I have no idea.
All right. I think there might be a canister or something down here. That's a big one. A little one.
Gotta have a recreational sphere for our pool parties.
Okay. We need to have a pool first.
Oh, field shelter. There's a quest to put a field shelter on every planet, so I'll go ahead and make one of those. Research one of those.
See, now you're thinking. Now you're using that noggin.
Okay, probably should get the sensors. We want to automate anything, we need sensors. Okay, there's like 3 things that we can't get at all that are completely behind quests.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think we are going to need more bytes, but I mean, I can spend us down to our very last bytes if you want. Got 4,000 left.
Okay. And then a rough guesstimate on how many more bytes we're going to need to finish out the research. Okay, so this is what it's coming down to. What it's coming down to is we really need to have some automatic byte generation.
Right?
Yes? You agree
Yep.
with that?
Yep.
Okay, so how about that be your duty today?
Alrighty then.
I guess seeds can't be researched. Kind of a disappointment, man.
Seeds can't, but the pumpkin, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Those
the
can.
squash.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna don't plant these seeds. I'm gonna let them die out, okay?
Why? Why not save them on a storage?
Because I think we have abundant down there from our factory.
Well,
Oh, Jesus
the
Christ.
pumpkin
Okay,
seeds
all right,
never
get
grow.
out of here. Just go do your... Aren't you doing automatic research?
I am doing automatic research. Yes, sir.
2 damn seeds. Arguing over 2 stupid little seeds. Okay, fine. Fine.
No, just one seed, the pumpkin seed. That's the only one I'm arguing over.
Well, I have to go down there anyway, so I might as well put the other one down there. So there. Neener,
Where?
neener on you. Neener, neener in your face, okay? Neener, neener in your face. That's all I have to say.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Saved it.
Okay, where's our iron?
We just have hematite over here.
Really nothing smelted yet?
I don't know. You'd have to look to see if there's smelted stuff.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Okay, I'm gonna borrow one of these empty ones. I need some iron. I guess I could just smelt the what I need. I'll do that so I don't mess with your stuff.
And I feel like we're missing something. What did I know I put enough out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. Isn't there 15 total? 1, 2, 3, 5. There's 15 total resources. I missed one on this side. Okay.
Oh, we appear to be out of resin currently.
Oh, you made me forget what I was doing. Because you said resin. I took a piece of resin with me.
Resin, 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 resin.
Damn on you. Nerd, what's up, my friend? CB, what's going on? Sorry, staring at my screen here because getting a little lost as to what I was trying to accomplish here. I hate it when they went to that auto switch. No.
Which auto switch is that?
The...
Oh, you replace something with something you're holding?
Yes.
Now I have the resin container. You're replacing where the resin container
God damn it,
used to be.
DBA, don't take my containers! Leave my containers alone!
Your container was empty and I was filling it up. I'm sorry. I was trying to be nice. Trying to be nice.
Take what you need and leave. Don't take my container. Look at this guy. Mr. Organization. And when I try to organize stuff, he comes over here and messes it all up.
Uh-huh. You know, you're organizing it wrong, so I have to...
Yeah, don't think so. Where's our... Do we have a... Probably don't. Didn't even ask that question. Probably don't have a clay deposit somewhere here, do we? Let me go down and fix the tethers down in the basement. I'll only go to the resources that we're currently mining.
I have a recollection that we do have a clay deposit. I could not tell you whether it was on this planet or another planet or what.
Okay. Bring a canister down here. And what is this all about? Oh, what's going on, man? why do we have tethers going to nowhere? Oh, was it that resin deposit? Probably that resin deposit. Alright, well, you know, that looks like a huge resin deposit. I know we can use soil, but let's put a thumper on this.
All right.
Did I get around to beating hardcore mode? I haven't even, you know, it was just a really bad time for them to put out the customization. I literally went on vacation, what was it, a week? A little over a week after they put out the customization. And I haven't even been back to any of the customization stuff. Some people were giving me a hard time about it because I put out that video. It was like, oh, I'm really excited about it, and then I did nothing with it. But I did, went on vacation, then I got sick on vacation. Wound up, I think we got COVID. My wife says not, but, you know, who listens to their wife? I said
People
that,
who want to live.
I said that very quietly. I said that quietly, DBA. But no, I haven't. The short answer is no. I have not, sir, done anything with that. Why do we have hole? If anybody made this DBA, because this is a very DBA-like hole. Can't even get up it.
Yeah, well, that does sound like my kind of hole. If you can't die in it, it's probably not mine.
Oh, the pallet reward you get from it is pretty sweet. Oh, so you get a... I didn't know you get rewards from finishing the hardcore mode. You know what would really motivate me to do my own customization? Would be that if you finish it, you had a pallet with my logo on it. That would really get me going. I think I want to get rid of that. Okay, first things first. I need a canister. Ooh, that goes absolutely nowhere. Used to be something here. Let me pick up these tethers.
Okay, we used to have a canister full of fuel, and there it is. I see it. Never mind. Never mind.
That's what I thought. So what is beating hardcore mode? Is it like you're opening up all the gateways? What is the goal for beating hardcore mode? want to get. Anything new in Astroneer? No, I'm just playing to play. You haven't seen me play Astroneer since the missions were added? Oh, dude. I don't know where you've been, man. Missions was a long time ago. I played Astroneer every time there's a major update. But no major update this time. We want to get rid of this exit, though, because it's confusing. You don't have to get to the gateway, just get the credits to trigger? But isn't getting the credits to trigger doing all the gateways? Yeah, or for... Well, you have to unlock the core. So you're saying you have to unlock the core. You don't have to do the gateways, but you have to unlock the core to each planet in hard mode. Grumpy,
Okay,
Grumpy Panda, what's up?
I'm going to Aatrox. I'm going to set up some farming there for bites. I forget which gas it was as the good one. I'm going to figure that out here in a second.
You're gonna farm gas. Is that what you just got done saying?
Yes. Use our gas station there to farm bites.
I would think... Well, what's really fast there? Methane?
Believe it or not, it doesn't have to be fast. I think I'm thinking it's helium, but one of the ones was I had 3 researchers going off of one. Last time I did this,
I see. Okay.
and it just didn't matter. I just grabbed the one that was worth the most bites and
Went with it.
produced it way faster than it took to research it. So.
Yeah. Jeremy, a lot's happened. I totally hear that, man. Life continues to move on. Believe it or not. Pretty amazing. Zach, how you doing, buddy? I've been good. I've been good. I've been meaning to get back into Astroneer. If you guys have been following Discord at all, I have posted. People have asked, when are you getting back to Astroneer? November was my target month to get back into Astroneer to begin with. But definitely what really motivated me to get back was, the announcement that they were acquired. And that kind of jump-started the whole... better get back and start talking about Astroneer and playing Astroneer and doing Astroneer. But like anything, it's good to take a break from some of this, from playing a game so long. I have to say, hats off to some of the YouTubers that have been out there playing one single game for ever. I guess I'm really not built like that. I need to have a little bit more diversity, or I go insane. Insane, I say! I was gonna get that new game that came out. Was it? It's called Invincible or something? The space game where you go out and you try to figure out whatever mystery is going on there. And then I just recently saw that somebody posted on YouTube a complete, and then they completed the game in 5 hours. And I don't think they were doing a speed run. So I was like, was it $30 for 5 hours? I thought it was going to have more meat to it than that. But I guess you're just following a storyline, and then once you play it, it's done. Which, a little disappointing, but... And then speaking about Invincible, they just started Season 2. For those of you guys that are watching. Okay, I don't see any aluminum down here. Were we just hand mining the aluminum?
Nope. We did have a thumper down there somewhere, but
First level, second level? Because I followed all the tether lines here, and none of them go to a thumper.
So my recollection is second level down.
Second level.
And then it was almost straight from the second level.
Well, it'd be on the tether line, right?
I honestly don't remember. I mean, I would hope so, but I don't know.
Alright, well this is a tether line to nowhere. Really just ended. Nothing on level 2. Alright, let me get some beacons. You were using the orange color for resources?
I believe so, yeah. I believe any place that I dropped a thumper, I dropped an orange thing.
Okay. Wow. Second level, there's a big giant hole where but there's no thumper down here. Sure you put it on a second level?
Again, it's been a while.
Alright.
I don't remember.
Alright. Fair enough. I mean, I hear something pounding away down here, but I don't know if it's an echo from the one that I just reactivated on the first level. Jeff, you watching Invincible? Michael H, subscribe with a tier 1. Dude, thanks, bro. Appreciate that, man. Sorry, I missed that. That was like 30-something minutes ago.
For some reason, this auto arm is not picking up the helium.
Castlevania is a great animation series as well. It sounds very Dracula-ish.
Okay, now it's picking it up.
Okay, good. Glad to hear you got your difficulties taken care of. Present.
I think I'm going to change it from helium to methane, though.
Oh, methane. Pumps out methane there, right?
Yeah, it's 4
100.
times as fast to make the methane.
What I'm saying. Can't believe after all this time they still have like beam separation on the terrain. Never got that fixed.
If you were to try to make a game, what would you make?
Why would I tell you?
So that I can steal it.
I ain't telling you jack, man. Maybe you missed it, but how do I think the takeover will affect the future of Astroneer? It's interesting because Ron sent me over something that Joe said, and this was, I think, the day after I put out my video. Maybe it was 2 days after I put out my video, but he was talking about that he was gonna possibly have some sort of live stream talk about the takeover. Not takeover, but the merger or the acquisition. And discuss. I think I don't know. You know, I'm really kind of at somewhat of a trying to be optimistic about, you know, that what their future is going to be. But let's take it for what they think it's going to be. So they think, or what they've been told, I guess. But this is what I'm inferring. I don't know. This is not backed up by anything other than the articles that they have put out themselves, right? They are under the impression that they will maintain their creative autonomy and continue to keep functioning as their brand. I won't say, and they didn't say, without any kind of restriction, but yeah.
Right. Well, again, just opinion, no fact. My interpretation of first-party developer is they're probably going to get projects assigned to them. You know, the parent company's like, we want this game, make it for us.
Yeah, that also is true if you read what first-party developers do. That's exactly what it is. But, you know, the things that I read about it were they make games for that specific parent. They didn't say, you know, who was driving the decision of what to make. But Devolver's not a game manufacturer. They're a publisher. So this is their first game manufacturing division in-house.
Right.
So that in and of itself is going to be interesting because what are they going to do? Are they going to let System Era determine the future of their gaming, or are they going to give a bunch of input as to, you know, what kind of games they want to see System Era develop? I don't know. You know, the stuff that they publish is kind of, you know, I don't want to put a negative term on it, but I don't know. I can't speak to anything that they published. I think I read what they had a couple pretty decent titles, but it's not anything that I would purchase. So I don't know. I hope I've been vague enough for you.
Be more vague. Be more vague. Okay, I think I got it. We're going to be getting between 420 to 480 bytes per minute, and it all depends because we have a little bit. I needed to bring one more power. So, you know, when this has sun, it's going to produce more. When it doesn't, it's going to produce a little bit less, but it still has enough power to give us at least 420 a second. Or is it a minute? A minute.
Understood.
So I think that's good enough. I'm going to come back.
You're going to come back? With just a measly 427 bytes per minute? What? What a lame ass.
What kind of byte farm were you thinking about? This is a trickle byte farm.
A serious trickle byte farm. I'm going through the research catalog because I didn't get an estimate of how many bytes we needed from you.
Okay, well, the first one is about 1,500 left.
Give me a total. I don't want to have to do math in my head. Come on. You do the math in your head.
All right. All
Right,
right. Give me a
right,
second. We started
right,
arguing about something
right. What's
else,
the
and I stopped
definition of
counting.
lackey, huh? DBA. Look it up.
I'm a slacky, okay? There's a difference.
Slacky. Dude, that's called unemployment, man. Nobody wants to hire a slacky. What the hell is a fault finder?
That's the mission where you open the rifts.
The last one? The last mission they did?
No, we go around and you got a suit out of it. You
The
climb
last
the
mission.
different down satellites and you open up the little rifts. Is that fault finder?
No. That's not the fault finder. That's the scanner. That's a little radar scanner you put on your thing.
And is the fault finder the thing that changes the sky?
Oh my god. Go just count bytes, would you? Fault finder thing that changes the sky? No! No, man. That's the little curiosity thing. Here. I just change the sky for you.
But you can make them, you know.
There. I thought the fault finder was part of the very last mission. Go into space and talk to Queen Gina mission.
Yeah.
Is that the last one? Is that the one you're thinking of?
Yeah.
Okay. So much gray area to play in, right? Devolver is a publicly traded company, and from acquiring System Error, they went up 2 points. Their stock went up 2 points. Well, the day of that announcement, their stock went up 2 points. I don't know how much it went up since then.
It's in the 47,500 range.
What are we talking about? 47,000 total?
Yeah, bytes. I may have rounded it off, so that may not be 100% accurate, but it's about that range.
All right. I'll let you come back then.
That's good, because I'm already here at the base.
Damn it. Let's see. All right, new task for you. Go put beacons on all of our resources. The ones that don't have. So if you go downstairs, first level, hang a right, follow that, you'll come across sphalerite. Second level, hang at the bottom of the ramp, hang an immediate left, you'll find the laterite. I think outside over here,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have beacons already, but I'll go double check.
they don't. And outside over here, there's a copper sitting over here that doesn't have a beacon. Now you said orange. Looks very reddish to me off in the distance over there. So is that the orange you're talking about?
Yep, that should be orange from space. I can go double check it though. That's our
Ammonium?
space juice, ammonium. Yep, yep.
Do you want to... Can you flip out? How much do we have left in here? Yeah, we have none. So if you can flip out. So, yeah. And I'm going to... Even though we have a soil centrifuge, I am still going to put resources, an extractor on all resources. So organic we can't put an extractor on, but let's put an extractor on all of them.
All right, sounds good. Did you snatch my thing out of my hands?
Took nothing from you. Literally, took nothing from you. If you think something disappeared, then you're having problems.
Well, we all know I have problems.
Did we think we had clay set up here, or did we have clay set up on another planet?
There's a good chance it's set up on another planet. Calidor comes to mind.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell you for certain.
Can you start a spreadsheet?
I suppose.
Or a list or something? You don't like spreadsheets?
No, I do like spreadsheets.
Because you sound very reluctant to start a spreadsheet there. When most people would be very excited to do a spreadsheet.
Who are these most people? I'm sitting here thinking,
They don't have to be defined people. They're just
most people.
Yes, they're just most people, right? I mean, you may not know them personally, but it's all right. I'm just saying.
Okay, swap that one out. All right, 1 second. I'll start a Google spreadsheet so that we can share it.
Wait.
I'm going to call it Midnight Production Planet. And we'll call it that for right now. So, probably a column that says type,
Resource.
a resource location.
Resource, yeah. One resource, one location. And that's really all we need.
Well, comments.
Comments? Okay.
Well, we can say, you know,
No,
location.
you don't have to
be-
explain comment. I know what a comment is.
So we have sphalerite
Yeah, I get it. I get it, dude. I get it.
on Silva.
Yeah.
Down the ramp,
To the left.
first level to the right. Is that correct? Hematite. Not hematite.
Laterite.
Laterite is on Silva. Down the ramp. Second level to the left. Then we've got
Gammon.
copper. Oh no, no, not copper. It's
We do have copper here.
yeah, but what's it called though?
Malachite.
Malachite. All right, I got sphalerite, laterite, malachite, and ammonium all written down in the spreadsheet. Is there anything else that you know of that I need to write down?
On this planet?
Yeah.
No, that's what the reason for the spreadsheet is. So we can figure out what the hell we got going on and where. See, look over by our shuttle. That is orange.
Yeah, yeah. What?
You said you put orange as a resource.
Hold on, let me. These look orange to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Compare it to the one over by the shuttle up here.
But when I swapped it out, I went ahead and I made sure I set it to whatever was the one I was setting the other one, which is the one right next to purple. The orange one right next to purple in the list.
Okay, well maybe we should switch that to something different then. How about green? Green will be our landing pads. Because that looks very much orange to me.
Okay. Or we could even make it just a base blue.
Or the base blue, whatever.
Okay, let's green right now. Because that's what I was told. Alright, alright. I'm going to check downstairs. Or did you already check downstairs? You found all the thumpers that we had downstairs?
They need beacons.
Oh, okay. I'll grab a couple more quartz. Go play some beacons. We might have to find a new spot for this sphalerite one here shortly.
If you... Yes, once that dies out, if you follow the tether line, it goes to another big deposit. So we just move stuff down the line.
Alright. Well, it's still going, so I'm not doing it yet, but...
Yeah, you know why I don't think we had a clay deposit? Because I think we were just using the soil centrifuge.
Good possibility.
And I don't think we have quartz either, because I think we were doing the same thing for that. The only problem that I have with that is over time... Well, I don't know how much we're going to wind up eating up over time, right? But
Yeah.
the more we use, the slower the load is. But I guess we'd have to use a lot for that to happen.
Did you place any other thumpers?
No, I only built one during my time here so far.
Okay, where'd you place that one?
Second level on the laterite.
Okay.
Butcher, what's up, man? How you doing, my friend? I think we're gonna play a little Stardew tomorrow, Butcher. You got some time to play Stardew tomorrow, or no? I mean, I ultimately don't know how that works. I think we have to make you another house, or we have to make you a house before you can come in. I'm not too sure.
I believe so, but I also believe it's instant.
Cool. Michael H., what's going on, man? You're leaving? You're abandoning us? Can't believe. Hey, what did we do with the paver?
I believe it's still on.
Gotta work? No problem. Not on the vehicle. Okay. Took the vehicle. There's no paver on there. Oh, found it. Found it in our awesome organization thing. Much as you hate. No worries. Just giving you a hard time, man. Take it easy, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Gonna refill our soil.
All right.
We don't have a scrapping station here? I thought we had a... Oh, we do have a scrapping station. On the other side.
Yeah, I don't know who dumped all the gas on the ground.
Oh, that was me because I had to grab a canister. I didn't want to make another one. Another, that storage silo that holds the...
Oh, yeah.
We were using it for the seed farm yesterday. Or last time we played.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
But just kind of... It's like, grab it, go. Fix it later.
Gonna make a replacement if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. For some reason, I thought we had more gas can or soil canister, but I guess not. Only currently have 4.
I don't remember how many we made, honestly.
5. 5. Okay. want to jump out. Wanted to activate the thingy.
Okay, I'm gonna go swap out an empty canister for the laterite one.
I don't think I just turned it on, so I don't know it's gonna be all
it's
that
not
full.
ready yet.
Yeah.
It's at 18 to 32, about halfway. All right, well, I'm going to go take a peek at our other planets, see what I've got marked for thumpers. I'm hoping that I have actually marked them.
All right, and then we can start going back through and figuring out what we need here. I think we're going to need a compound. We're going to need a, all that jazz. Yeah.
There's quite a bit of compound underground, but I would kind of recommend we do it above ground.
Easier to see.
Yep.
Right.
Easier to remember too, I think, in my opinion. I shall be back.
Right.
I do not recall placing any thumpers on DeSolo. I'm going to go to Calidor. I'm pretty sure we placed at least 2 thumpers on Calidor. right, we got one on for Mike here.
Finally fixed our ramp. For a very long
Ramp
time.
had character. What?
The ramp was fine. It was just getting into the ramp that was a pain in the butt. Oh, dang it. I only filled 2, but you know what? That's fine. 3. I think I filled 3.
I could have sworn we had a thumper in the cave, but I'm here in the cave and I see no thumper. I see a huge hole in the ground where we dug something up. But no thumper.
Well, I think there's... You're on what? You're on Glacio? Calidor.
I'm on Calidor, yeah.
Calidor, I thought one was far away. In the mountain somewhere? Did we put one in the mountain somewhere? I might be remembering another save. I don't know.
I can check. I didn't see... Well, we didn't have anything marked, obviously. We have one right at the landing pad. But I had a... Maybe it was on one of our other planets, or like you say, another save. And the unfortunate thing about having me doing the checking is guest does not have the same render distance as the host.
Oh.
I got to get a little bit closer to see. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
that's
follow
really
the...
too bad that they didn't fix that either. At least should
Well, I
be...
think that's probably a performance issue. I mean,
Why would that be a performance issue? It should be rendered... since you're rendering it on your machine, you would think that would be a machine-related issue. Like...
right, but they have to send less data down to the client from your server or your machine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one of those things where... You know, they should have sent a copy of the world down. And maybe only send changes across. I don't know. I'm not a network guy.
Yeah.
All right, let me also kind of... I'll mark where we're going to put our... next 2. Oh. We have a nice little resin deposit right out front. So how about for future, I'll do a purple or something.
That make it more confusing? Are we gonna come back and,
No,
you know?
these are ones we need resource. We need a thumper on it.
Oh, okay. So a spot where we haven't placed a thumper yet is gonna be.
Purple.
Okay, I gotcha.
So I just put one out front of our little baby base for resin. Of course, we could put it here. I'll put it somewhere that has a significant amount, but it'd be nice to clean this up. Well, I guess we'll clean it up first and then do the significant one, which is not very far away from our little base. Landing base. Called landing base. And there's a nice deposit for compound. Very close by.
We made a real nice path down with this on Calidor with this train.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like we built any thumpers here, but there's quite a few spots. If we wanted to, we could.
Just like basic resources or for...
Well, you know, malachite. There's all sorts of malachite on this planet.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing any existing thumpers, so I'm coming back up. So it looks like we only have one thumper on Calidor currently. Just the wolframite. Unless it's like you say, it's on a mountain somewhere, and yeah, I'll do a run around the mountains, see if I can see something.
Yeah, I think I'm misremembering. You said there's wolframite there?
Yep, yep.
Did you take an extra canister or no? Maybe we have
No, because I think our wolframite was practically full.
24, yeah.
I have a vague recollection of maybe having a graphite one here, but again, finding it is the...
That would be... I would think glacial would be a better option for that.
Yeah, well, if it happened, it was just because I happened to find a good deposit when I was out here, and I had a thing to plop down at the same time, and... Okay, well, no, here's the graphite deposit I was thinking of, but there's nothing here, so... It may have just been, and it does look like I digged in this area, so no, it's just... Did not lay a thumper, just dug. Alright, I think it's safe to say there's only one on Calidor.
Alright. If you're gonna go to Glacial, can you bring a canister back of hematite? I'm gonna need it.
Sure.
We're gonna need to make some steel.
Do we have any at the base yet?
I mean, we have 26 hematite at the base, but I'm gonna convert it over to iron because I need to make some steel.
We should have a full or almost full thing of steel already there.
No, steel is empty. There's 2 left.
Okay. All right. Well, I can certainly do that. Why don't you go ahead and smelt that what you currently have, turn it into iron, and I'll bring you back a brand new tub of the other stuff. Make sense?
Yep.
Getting in, going to the next planet. I'll go to Glacial next. That's fine. Now I've only got one spare thing on me. How are we doing on the titanium stuff?
Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. I'll look. Let's see. Titanium, we have 27, but we don't have the raw resource here. So I need a container of the raw.
All right. Well.
For display purposes.
Right. We've also got graphite here. So we've got looks like 3 thumpers. 3 thumpers on Glacial. The hematite, titanite, and graphite.
Nicenite. Sweetenite.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to come back with to get spare canisters.
Sure.
But I'll go ahead and bring the.
Probably should just make some more because I don't really have like a ton of extra canisters laying around down here. But I can spin up a couple more. What was it? Glass and something, right?
Glass and plastic.
Plastic.
Yep. And unless we've gone through it, I should have saved a ton of plastic.
Yeah, we've got 5 left.
I don't think it's too hard to make more. What is it? Compound and charcoal or something?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, I will head back your way, and then I'll come back here again.
I have 2 extra sitting on that little printer over there.
Sounds good. Okay, what do you want? Your hematite?
Hematite, do you see how I have a raw section? So hematite would fit in one of those raw ones in here somewhere. Probably over here. One of these are empty, right?
Yep.
Here.
Graphite, we still got 21. I don't need to bring that one. But you say titanite, we do. Do you not have any titanite at all?
I don't have a raw titanite. We have some that are processed. I want a
All right.
raw for display purposes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just grab this one right here.
Yep.
I forgot to do astronium. Astronium.
Oh yeah, for here, right? At the bottom of the
Yep.
train track.
Down the train.
Yep.
Tracks to the core. All right. Anything else I should take with me before I head back out? Do we need any? How are we on lithium? So I'm going to hit that place next too.
Take a peek.
11 out of 32.
Probably should grab one.
Okay, I'll just put this 11 back. I'll swap this out with the existing one. That way, we don't have a second canister full of garbage. And just in case I don't remember if there's any other thumpers out there, we got one other blank one. I'll take the extra blank one.
Hey, can you take on these thumpers? What are you talking about? I can make more.
I don't remember all the thumpers that we have out there.
I'm using these two right now.
What? Stuff that I've picked up and put on my shuttle you're using?
Oh no, you said there's an extra thumper laying around somewhere?
No, I said I don't remember all the thumpers that I put on Silva.
Oh, okay.
Or not Silva, the Visania? Anyway, I'm off.
Yep, see.
Go back to Glacio first.
Gonna have to make some more RTGs later, because I'm stealing the power to run the thumpers.
Okay.
And Bossy, what's going on, buddy? Okay, we now have a resin on Silva. First base.
All right.
Starting base. Why not connect it to the train? I mean, I'd have to run a whole train system up here. Not ready for that yet. You took 3 canisters with you?
Yes.
I mean, we could figure out how to get a rail system and a sorter in here, but I think first things first. We're trying to make sure we have all the resources where we want them. Yeah, this is the weakest compound deposit. It looks big on the surface, but it must just all be surface.
Yeah.
Look like it's very deep. Okay, we now have a compound.
Good deal.
Did you put a beacon at the Astroneer one or no?
No, I forgot to.
Put the beacon down there.
All right. Going to, actually not Visania, but Novus. I think we put it on the moon, not the main planet.
Oh, in the mountains somewhere, right?
Actually, I think I did it right under the landing pad. I think I dug a hole right underneath. This is not what I remember, so maybe it was Visania. You do have a landing pad here. There is a path going down.
Were we trying to be different? Didn't we put something in the mountains there?
I do not remember. Just following our tether line here, seeing where it leads. And it leads to nowhere, so... No thumpers, no nothing. At least on this planet.
Yeah, maybe we had a lot less thumpers than we thought we had.
I'm going to look around on the surface before I take off, but I didn't see anything coming in, so I don't think there's anything here.
Oh, damn it. I went all the way down there and I forgot to put a beacon down there. You probably did the same thing.
Well, I've thrown beacons on all of the ones that I've been doing, I think.
Talk about the Astronium. Didn't you go down to the Astronium earlier or no? Did you forgot to do it?
I did it. I didn't do it this last stream I went down and peeked at it, but again I didn't do it then either. I should have brought a jetpack. That's what I should have done. Last time we played, one of the guys on Calidor, or Atrox, blew up my, whatever it's called. Blew up my jetpack, blew up my hydrazine. Luckily I had the immunity, snail.
One of the attackers plants got you.
Yeah. I just haven't replaced it since it blew up.
He exploded.
Yeah. I'm not seeing anything unless there is just more than one. I mean, it's got a landing pad here, so I'm assuming this is where we landed.
Well, we put a landing pad on every planet. But yes. Only going to be one landing pad. Should only be one landing pad.
All right, changing planets. We must have set up our gas plant on Asania, because I remember it being under the gas plant.
Okay. Words. One for...
I do believe quartz is on Atrox, but
You
don't
think we...
quote me on that one. Yeah, well, we have one on Atrox, and I can't remember what it was, but I think it might be quartz.
Didn't you... Weren't you just on Atrox? You didn't check?
No, sorry.
All right, hold on. Let me go over there really fast.
Yep, so lithium is Visania under the gas station. Entrance is on the back.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Thought we had a second thruster. I guess we only have one thruster.
I'll be back in a second. I think this is the last planet I have to check, or I could just go check myself. I've
Oh.
only got 6 launches left, though, unfortunately. So I got to be careful. Let me just swap out this
I have a second.
half full lithium for a full one.
Oh, I have no more steel. Do I have an exo chip anywhere? Okay, well. Alright, going. I'm printing a thruster right now.
The shuttle at the main base didn't have a thruster?
Solid.
Oh, okay.
Didn't have a hydrazine thruster. Use solid.
Yep. All right, well, I'm headed back to main base then.
You said Atrox.
Yep. Yep. If you look for the gas station, there should be an orange one near the gas station.
Yep. Quartz. Absolutely right. Put that on your list
All right.
if you haven't already.
Now that you confirmed it, I'll go ahead and add it. And you put down 2 more thumpers on Silva, is that correct?
Put a compound in a resin.
Compound was by starter base.
Yeah, they're both relatively close to starter base.
All right. Oakley dokley. So how are we? Are we good?
Good for
Do we need to collect more? We need to make more thumpers. What do we need to do?
Well, hold on.
I'm gonna bring our laterite up and smelt it.
We don't. Okay. We need aluminum.
Here, our aluminum is just about empty.
Yep. I win.
Oh, what are you smelting?
Glass.
Did you put an empty back on the thingamabob?
No. Oh, did I put an empty back on the miner? Yes. New entrance ramp looks fun for hoverboards. Yes, we need to do a hoverboard track. One with jumps and banks and
Yeah.
dangers.
Cheerleaders.
Cheerleader. All right. You know a lot of cheerleaders. Call them over, man.
I know absolutely none. This is my opportunity to get to know some.
I guess. You can look at it that way.
Uh-huh.
A lot of exploring things for DBA? For sure.
Pick up your glass, sir.
Shit, I went the wrong way. Damn it. Get back on. Okay. A little bit of a glass overflow. We still don't have clay. Let me go and see if I can't find some clay somewhere.
All right.
If you would be so kind as to spin up a mining setup.
All right. And you say we're out of steel?
Yes.
All right.
Place typically around the landing base area, isn't it?
You usually find it pretty close. We may have, dug it all up, though.
Oh, that'd be very unlike me. Now, it'd be like you, but not like me.
Yes, well, I can neither confirm nor deny.
No,
Mostly because I don't remember, but yeah.
I can confirm it. All right, I did find some flake. Don't know how big the deposit is, but grumpy old Gramps, dude, toot, man. I don't know if that's a horn or if that's coming out of your backside, but welcome, grumpy old grandpa. I figured with grumpy old grandpa as a name, it could be either or, right?
It's a good guess.
A bit of both, man. A bit of both, son. Man, to call me son, you really need to be grandpa. Those numbers got to be up there. Looking at our lovely mess down here. I'll start picking up some of them. In way over the hill, dude. I don't know. You know, it'd be interesting to see where you clock in. Plus 60? Minus 60. '70s. Okay, all right. You can call me son then. Of course, you had me like right out of high school, but that's all right. It'll work. Don't know how much I have to bitch about. Not enough backpack space, but you know. I think we're gonna need to hear it again. Winner, only 69 here. 69, this should be your triumph year, man. All right, I need a setup, and Jason, what's going on? And I need a beacon. I'm gonna get the beacon while you're working on the setup. You died twice when you were 69? If that's real, then wow. Once wasn't enough, huh? Had to go for a second time. What is this resource that was here? Wasn't glass. I filled glass. Loom. Oh, that was the steel one. Coming off the operating table. Oh, really died twice. Resource canister, platform C. All right, you went round. I went square. Need to steal another RTG.
Yep. I just made a packager for it.
Okay. But I have one down here already. Grabbed one. Long arm of the law. Okay, I'm out.
All right.
guys have any near-death experience? You know, where you saw the light? Family members telling you to leave? What? Any stories? Ouch. The ground really hard. Butcher just got home from work. Nice, bud. Okay, I don't know how big this is gonna be. Oh, damn it, I didn't grab... Oh, you're a dodo head. They don't build them like they do used to. 'Cause you're a dodo head. This... There's not much clay in this clay deposit. But, okay, at least we'll have some. We can move this around when it gets empty.
Right, right.
You haven't played this in forever? Been a while since I ventured on it. Okay, now I gotta go run back and got what I forget. Forget to get a... I even told myself I was going there specifically for it.
What was that you were going for?
Yeah, a beacon. I said I was coming back for a beacon, and then I got sidetracked. I blame chat, because I was doing fine until I started talking to them. You woke up one morning with some girl in college who wish you were dead? Does that count? Sure does. That's not dead. That's... You went straight to hell, dude. Oh, can't get sidetracked. Need quartz. Quartz. uh Not pretty. Almost chewed your own arm off to escape. Have I ever had a one night or relationship that was like it? I suppose after a drunk evening, there was some questionable people I woke up with. I just chalked that all up to experience. That's good old darn experience, man. Drinking his bad MK. Okay, quartz. Or not quartz, clay. Silva. DBA must have left. This conversation's too risky for him. Risque for him.
What? I'm here. What I miss?
What I miss? I wasn't paying attention. You guys talking about regret.
Yeah.
Clay. Clay.
Sorry, haven't had that experience.
Clay, Silva.
Oh, we have clay and silver now?
Yes.
Where did you put it?
It behind the landing base in the mountains.
So it's starting base or a big base?
Starting base. You're filling up organic? Is that what you're doing? What did you do with our organic canister?
Yes, I'm currently filling it up. I'm also making steel at the moment, too.
You really need a single platform so we can put one in front or something like that, right?
Not sure what you're referring to.
Like a sign or a little display thing that says, this is what goes here, just in case somebody grabs the canister.
Right, right. Well, that's kind of what the stuff in front is the display of what's supposed
Yeah,
to be
except
there.
when you take it all and then you have in this empty thing, you're like, what goes here? What? I should have left one piece of, organic there so we know what the hell goes there. Oh, what raw resource? We're still missing titanium.
Oh, no.
Titanite.
Should have. We should have both titanite
Oh.
and titanium there.
We do. We have titanite here. What resource, raw resource are we missing? We're missing something. Let me go back to the picture here.
I've pulled off the carbon. I pulled off the...
Wolframite. We missing wolframite?
Nope, it's still there. We got wolfram right there.
No, we're not missing. We're missing wolframite, man. You know wolframite here. We have... Oh, there it is. In the wrong spot. Okay. Wolframite. Titanite, sphalerite, resin, quartz. Hematite, laterite, lithium. Malachite? No malachite. I need an empty canister. That is a glass. A plastic.
Here, this you can... I mean, we got more empty canisters than we have room for them.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Is this an
'Cause
empty
there's
canister?
one up on the ship over there.
Well, this empty canister goes here.
No,
This
that's where this one goes. This one I just filled goes there. This one has 32 grass.
What were you using this one for?
That was where the steel was at, but I filled an empty one, put it full of steel.
Okay. Well, we still miss one for our coal. Where's our coal canister?
Our coal canister is still over here. It is now completely empty. I'll have to fill it up again.
Okay, so then we just need to replace this malachite.
Unless there's... Well, I don't know what's supposed to be here at the corner here.
Yeah, the malachite. So let me, or not the malachite, the malachite. Take this. Get this one on there. Of course, it would be better to have this on the other side.
Right, right. Well, we still don't have enough. Do we have enough room here for all of the...
Processed? Yes. Absolutely.
Well, like, we got titanium. We need titanium or tungsten carbide. We have titanium alloy. We need a spot for that.
Get out of my way. Running you over.
You're running me over. Are you complaining about me complaining? Is that what this is?
You're pulling out the flaws that I have in my storage system here, which just means we need to extend. But there's 15 total raw resources. So if I take this one off the end here, let's disconnect your power here. And we take this one off the end. Disconnected by any chance? I don't. Oh, damn it. How did I pick that piece of shit up? Take this, pop that one off. Okay, that's the 15 raw resources. I think I'll position this correctly. It'll drive me nuts. I'm so sad. DBA. Okay. So we have all of our raw resources on one side. Now we just need to do our processed. And process resources. Let me see. Process resources. We had 15. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. 9 plus 12 is what? 23?
9 plus 12 is 21.
21. Ouch. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Need 10 more. Me.
5 on each side.
5 on each side of this string? Oh, that would cut into this mountain.
Well, you could do 2 on this end and 3 on that end.
Yep.
Something like that.
Alright. Next time. Stay tuned for our next mission, where we put in more resources and then have DBA fill them up.
Yep, that's what I'm working on now.
Did you use all of our laterite? It's generating more, right? Totally
yes, it's
empty down
generating
there.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I turned it all into aluminum.
Yeah.
So we need to.
See, that's the other thing. It's not resources. So refined resources, there's 9 refined resources. And then there are composite resources. And those are 12 of those. So why don't we just put 9 on one side, 12 on the other side? And then that way we're completely organized. How do you feel about that?
I'm game for whatever.
Just think you're placating me.
Oh, I'm going to complain about it later, but
You're gonna complain about it later. Why would you complain about it later? It's a brilliant idea.
because half the fun is complaining.
I don't think the Odd Couple complain this much. I think they should have a new TV show. Just us complaining all the time. I think that's it, yeah. We call it original title, The Complainers.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do here?
Tell me, what are you going to do?
Okay, I got it. This ramp is gonna go away. And I'm gonna extend this curve out to meld into this other curve over here. And then the ramp to the shuttle will be through the hole. Aha. It'll be through the parking lot. So you'll come up over here and then you'll make a left turn. And then you'll be on that level up there. Yeah. Yeah, that would look really good. Are they adding new planets? Dude. You know, you must be new to Astroneer. Because if you were here the day that they released pre-alpha, when that question first came up, 6, almost 7 years ago, then you would know that that is an impossibility, sir. Never going to happen. Ebba. Forever. No more planets. No means no. No means no in the harshest of terms because they just got acquired, you know? So I highly doubt. One of the reasons why I feel like they didn't do a lot of the things that we had requested or asked for was because they just painted themselves into a corner. It wasn't engineered enough to be extendable. Right? It wasn't engineered enough to be easily converted and things added to it. So it's like anytime they added something in there, it was pulling hair. What did they do? They tried to do something for Switch, which caused them to have to reevaluate the entire solar system. Something didn't work. And as a byproduct of that, they were able to fix the bug that they've had in there for years, which is the sticky feet bug. I don't even know if you were around during the sticky feet era. But they introduced the sticky feet bug in pre-alpha. I believe it was pre-alpha. And it never went away for years until they decided to go to Switch, and then they were like, oops, we found it. So, you know, something as trivial as taking your existing application and moving it to another platform caused them to have to rework the solar system. And so adding another planet is just, that's nuts, man. That is totally, that's fruity. It's a fruity concept. Too hard. Too hard. Even what I would think would be the most simplistic thing, which would be, I want another version of this light. I don't like this floodlight. This floodlight is ugly. Why don't you give me a different version of the floodlight? Or 10 different versions of the floodlight. So I have some variety to be able to decorate my base with. Even something as trivial as that, they never reintroduced. They never introduced. Or a variation on the wind turbine. And I'm not even talking about functionality. I'm talking specifically model. Just, do we have a small little tiny, do we have a tower of power around here somewhere? Just that little 3-cup wind turbine thing. Where the hell is that? They never bothered to change models like that. And so, you know, we'd been asking for variety. We've been asking for new planets, new... Yeah, this little thing right here. This little 3 little small turbine deal. 1 ceramic to build it. No other there's one right there. No other variation to this. I would think that instead of it being little cups, maybe you can make the cups ovals. You could turn the oval on its side and have it look a little different. You could extend them up to be twisted, like this up here on the top. That twisted one way up there. You could have it be... I don't know. Every other kind of, like, wind turbine you could think of. Nope. So I don't know. I keep going back to, I think that there was a fundamental problem that they just did not want to give us the answer to. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Oh, absolutely. Hopefully you did leave it in the car and at the anywhere else. So anyways, that's my rant. That's my rant. Love Astroneer. We'll always love Astroneer. I think they missed an opportunity with Astroneer. I think it could have been, you know, bigger than what it was. They had a lot of potential. If they would have made the modeling a little bit easier. Like, you have to go into creative mode to be able to get, like, fine control over deforming the terrain. And you need to go back and you need to look at some stuff that, you know, the Midnight Crew was doing way back when it was in pre-alpha. Where we built, what was it, the Skull Cavern. You know, or we built the big giant guy in the sky thing. That was actually, we did that actually for the creative update. They gave us early access to it. They gave me early access to it. I asked that if I could get a couple other people to get early access to it. And we sat there and we modeled the Astroneer dude, the original Astroneer looking dude. And we put him in the side of a mountain, and we had some lights and stuff like that going on. But you could only get that granularity in creative mode, where I think if they made that as a part of the regular game, maybe they would have, you know, encouraged the designers. And here's a theme that I've been seeing with survival games, with, and I guess it's, you know, it just goes all the way back to like the beginning of Minecraft, where you had people that could care less about the game itself. What they were really interested in was, how can I take these blocks and turn them into a work of art? And you look at some people's Minecraft bases where they have replicated, you know, a dwarf fortress, or created an entire castle or towns or spaceships or whatever just by using blocks. I think they missed out on those people. And so if you fast forward, like, let's say Valheim or any other building game, because there's a lot of different building games there that have an aspect of building. You get people that are into it and stick with it solely for the building. Solely for the building. They can care less about the game. They can care less about the gameplay of the game or killing the monsters in the game. What they really want to do is they really want to just build their awesome base. But I don't think I think that was a missed opportunity for Astroneer. And it's something we've been asking for and asking for and asking for. And, you know, we've been asking for the creative, the ability to do creative game configuration for, God, I don't know how many years. How many years? And then they finally came out with it, and it just felt like, honestly, it just felt like it was a little too late, you know. People's attention span was waning away from Astroneer, and other things were coming out that was more interesting. And I think this is a game you could definitely go back to over and over again, because it's so just laid back and it's just easy to do. But there's a limitation on how much stuff that you can make or things that you can make. Modding's another thing, right? You got to go back to the very beginning, go back to my channel, and you look at some of the Astroneer stuff where I had Adam on, which is he was a founder, and listen to him talk about modding and how excited he was for the possibility, because he was a modder, for the possibility of doing modding in Astroneer and where it could take the game, and, you know, the ideas of modding, or the ideas of what possibly modding could bring to it. It never happened. Never came into fruition. Even if they didn't, you know, I have to go back to your modding comment. Even if they didn't want to work on it, right? If the modding community, and you have so many people that are interested in it, the community for Astroneer is strong, really, really strong. even if you didn't want to work on it. Did you find the phone? All right, cool. Even if you didn't want to work on it, then make sure you charge it, right? Okay. The modding community would pick up and would take over. And they would build for you. There would always be that new content. The modding community would pick up any slack that you might have had. And yeah, Fallout 4 is a great example. I mean, there's so many games that are a great example of a very strong modding community. Farming Simulator. City Skylines. The list goes on, and Red Dead Redemption. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. Da Vinci, what's going on? So once you put that modding in there, and if the game is good and your modding community is strong, then that's it. Your game lives on for all eternity, right? So I don't know. They missed the boat on a few things. And while they're still called Systemera, they're no longer owned by the original founders. It's been sold to Devolver. Devolver? I want to call them Dissolver, but they're not Dissolver. They're Devolver. Anyways, that's my rant for today. Hoping nothing will change, but you know, that's not the reality of things. You don't buy an asset for $20 million and then go, oh, I hope nothing ever changes. I mean, the reason that they're buying it is the potential earnings that they can make off the game. That's the reason why you make an acquisition. You make an acquisition to make money. So they're either looking at Systemera putting out an Astroneer 2.0 so that you have that built-in purchasing power, or Astroneer has some other really awesome game coming down the pipe. I have no idea. Or Systemera, not Astroneer. Systemera. So, no idea why they were. What Devolver is going to do with them. No idea. DBA, I'm tired of talking. Why don't you talk some?
All right. Howdy, folks. How you doing today? I am currently smelting stuff and things. Now that's so interesting to all y'all viewers out there.
Stuff and things. What was that? Isn't there a guy that uses that as a tagline? Stuff and things. Nimbasu,
sure.
Take Starfield, the mods on day one for the community. I know, right?
Yeah, well, I think part of the reason. Have you seen? Oh, there's an honest. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Honest game dev or honest something like that, where. And they use the AI where they imitate somebody's voice, and they put in clips of. They did one for Starfield where.
Oh, I saw that. Yes, I saw that one for Starfield. But no, that's the only one I've seen was for Starfield. But I thought that was great.
yeah, they did one for Diablo 4 too, or.
Yes,
Blizzard in general,
we're gonna give you thousands of planets with nothing on it. I love that line.
Yeah.
But that's realistic. Come on, that's realistic. And if you're into space games, go look at Elite Dangerous. Go look at Star Citizen. And now, I don't know how Star Citizen is going to do it, because, you know, they still haven't even finished the game after 12 years. I remember when I made my pledge for $150 for my blue Cutlass. I just logged into them recently because they made some progress in System 42 or whatever it's called. Something 40, Squadron 42. So, yeah, I have no idea if they're going to have a bunch of planets that just have nothing on it. But you go look at Elite Dangerous, who has all the planets in our current galaxy. And yeah, vast majority of them are rock. What do you expect them to be? They're all going to have life on it? Come on. Go look at our own solar system as an example of it. You know, most of our planets in the solar system are rock. If not rock, they're gas. If not rock or gas, they're ice. You know, there's not like, you know, an abundance of life and creatures and stuff roaming around. So for them to put out a quote unquote universe that's 1,000 planets and have 90% of them be rock, yes, yeah, that's kind of realistic.
Yeah, but do players want realistic, or do they want
Yeah, I know they don't want realistic
cool stuff on every planet?
They don't want no, they want cool stuff on every, for sure, for sure. Hull, classic midnight, right?
I mean, you're also, you know, it takes years and years in theory to go from planet to planet. It's not quick.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't want to
Well,
play a game where we're sitting here.
Yeah, well, you want that? Go to
when I'm
Elite.
80,
No,
I'll make it
no,
to this
go to
moon.
Elite Dangerous. Go to play Elite Dangerous if you want that. Oh my God, there was one mission I took in Elite Dangerous, and I took it because it paid so well. I whatever it is, warped, jumped, did whatever to the next star or the closest star, and it set my course, and went to as fast as speed as I could possibly go, and it literally took me 27 minutes to get there. And all I was doing was flying in space for 27 minutes. There's realism for you there. You want a space sim? That's a space sim. Endless hours of just sitting there looking at your screen saying, am I there yet?
Yeah.
Am I there yet?
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't want to play that game. I'm sorry. I don't.
Yes,
That's
you
not
do.
a game
Deep
for
down
me.
inside, you do want to play that game, DBA.
No.
Yes. That's the exact same thing you said about Stardew Valley. I don't want to play that game. And then what happened?
Well, then I saw a cute purple-haired girl, and I had to play it.
Right. The purple-head girl that got you. I understand. I understand. Better than No Man's Sky, where you land on planets that are supposed to have generated landscapes, animals, plants, yet planet after planet looks the same or really similar. Well, there's a great conversation about the procedurally generated stuff that you reach a point of critical mass that you don't get uniqueness anymore. And No Man's Sky was proof of that. Yeah. I agree. You know the thing I loved about No Man's Sky, though? Their freaking storm systems. Their storm systems are terrifying. Some of the planets you land on, it's like, oh, you hear that extreme storm coming. You're like, oh, okay, I can make it back in time. Hell no. You got to find a cave or dig a hole. And then hope to God you don't run out of oxygen. Yeah. Good stuff there. Good stuff. But that cute purple hair girl, though. Who could resist that? Who could resist that, especially after we put in the new face mods?
Right,
And then
right.
the new profiles. The little anime purple hair girl profile looks pretty hot. It has its good points like lots of games. I haven't been back to No Man's Sky since we finished it. And that was a long time. It was years ago. It just didn't seem like there was a point to going back and doing it all over again. Sorry, really tired today. And then I was also kind of bummed. I used to get in there to do like their special missions and stuff. But then I got really bummed out with the living ship quest that literally took 7 days. You had to wait 7 days. It was like a period of 24 hours or 48 hours in real time in between quests that you'd have to like log in. It took me a month to do it. Most people like set a timer or something and went back as soon as it was up and tried to get the living ship as fast as humanly possible. But I kind of lost interest in it, to be honest with you. I got to a point where I was like, you know what? Don't. This is ridiculous. Don't have a quest that is actually based in real time. Real time was like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like that time gating. A lot of games do it, you know, you can only craft one legendary thing a day, you know, one legendary resource a day, and you need 12 to get this, whatever. Yeah, WoW did a little bit of that. Guild Wars 2 did a little bit of that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a really good MMO to happen. PAX Day. I've been kind of watching them, waiting for them to come out with more news. PAX Day is, you know, hopefully it'll be what they want it to be. But I don't know. You know, every MMO that's like, we're going to change the genre of MMO. We've done blah. It just turns out to be the same old FedEx kill questing kind of whatever. One of the things I really like about Starfield is the fact that there are very few go to a location to pick up a quest. Most of the quests happen by overhearing conversations. You have the NPCs having a conversation, and if you happen to be in the vicinity when they start talking, even if you're walking away from them, when they finish their conversation thread, a quest will pop up and say, oh, go investigate, whatever. There was one that was like, go find my husband because he's missing from a coffee. He went out to coffee, never came back or something. They wound up turning into, I might be wrong, but it wound up turning into a huge long mission. One of the quests I picked up with like that took me like 3 hours to finish. It was a very, very long quest. I thought that was great. I thought it was great NPC interaction type stuff. So they could have put a quest system in here. They could have done a bunch of things in here. You have, you know, one of the things that I see a lot of people nag about or talk about is the fact that there are so many resources and just not enough stuff to do with the resources. There's not enough anything to do with the resources. They needed an awesome sync like Satisfactory did, where the only way that you could unlock some further blueprint or some further item was to, you know, spend the research bytes on it. And not research bytes, because research bytes are too easy to get. So it had to be something that, you know, you took your resources, you put it in, and maybe you got a different in-game currency or something that would be the equivalent of a ticket, and you could then turn around and purchase, you know, some new blueprint. That was the only way to get it, would be to do that. That would have been a good reason to have factories and to have all of these extractors and all of this stuff. Ultimately, you can finish this game relatively quickly. Now, if you take that back to System Error at the time, they would turn around and they would tell you, yeah, man, it's a sandbox game. You know, this is not a story-driven game. This is not an RPG kind of game or any of that. There's no rules. We give you everything, and you can do things in many different ways, and that's what they stood by after the release. But if you go back and you find the very first conversations with Adam and was his name Peter, and them talking about the game and what they thought the game was going to be, is completely different than what the game turned out to be. Well, not completely, but it's not exactly what they were touting at the time. That's for sure. So, man, our resources are coming along. So we just got to do, and I think we save this for next time, but we do the 9 over here, and then we do the 12 on the other side, and we load those up, and we got resources for days and days and days.
Yep. But we'll have to, I mean, I made a couple of canisters here. I made a canister of titanium alloy, but I didn't have enough ingredients. We got like 10 or 8 total or something. And same with steel. I made some more steel, but I didn't have enough ingredients to do a full canister. So,
Right.
you know, we can do stuff like that where we top up the canisters and such.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now that we have all the base resources, right? We did all of these on the other side. The 15. There's 15 of them total. We did the 15. So as long as we have an extractor for each one, then we've got our resources, right? It might be, you know, we might get to the point where we put down 2 extractors per resource if we're burning it up fast enough. But I think with just one RTG on there, it's extracting fast enough, right? Half an hour to fill up a canister, maybe?
Right. Well, so initially when we're filling up all our canisters and we're trying to get a full canister of nanocarbon or whatever, then yes, we're not going to be producing as fast as we need. But once you have 32 nanocarbon, you know, you're not going to be going back and getting tons and tons of everything in order to make your nanocarbon like you are now. You just go grab one out of your bucket. So, you know, once every canister here is full, I don't think we're going to be visiting our thumpers very often.
Right. One blueprint for 10,000 nanocarbon alloy. Yeah, something like that, right? Something like that. Well, the other problem that they had was the soil centrifuge. The soil centrifuge says, hey, go dig up the planet. But once you go dig up the planet, you get screwed. Your save file inflates to the point where it reaches some sort of critical mass and it takes either forever to load or it doesn't load at all. Should have eliminated the soil centrifuge. Would have had people
I think they,
digging less.
You know, and again, I don't know the math involved, but I think there's probably a save file compressor type thing that they could run in theory on the, you know, after it reaches a certain point, you ought to be able to,
go back and
run something on it that says, okay, you know, all 50 of these steps that we've recorded can now be a single step that says, you know, remove this chunk of the land, or, you know, something like that, so that it,
right. That's Valheim. Valheim had to put out something like that. Fix your landscape. When they first came out, people were, you know, terraforming, and save file got all whacked, and they had to do a fix your landscape kind of deal. Yeah, good stuff though. All right, guys. Well, I will be. Technotica did that too. Yeah. I will be playing Astroneer again. I think Astroneers are going to be on Mondays. We'll go back to once a week for Astroneer. I enjoy playing it. I think DBA enjoys playing it. Even if DBA doesn't want to play, I'll still play on Monday. And then we need to still continue doing Stardew Valley. And we need to keep an eye out for the next latest, greatest survival game that a bunch of us can wind up playing. Or maybe even go back. I mean, I like Icarus. And they've made a lot of changes to Icarus. I think they've finally gotten Icarus to the point where they've freed themselves from mission-based, that you can actually have a world and you can just do stuff in the world. You don't have to worry about missions at all anymore. But I need to go back and look at it and see if that's worth it. I had fun with Icarus. I liked that as a survival game. The other survival games we were playing was Valheim, and I do eventually want to get back into Valheim. I'm just kind of waiting for it to, you know, maybe it's going to take years. I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take them for them to finish Valheim, but they have 2 more sections to finish. And then I don't know if they're going to call it done or if they're going to keep refining it. But I want to get back to that on a regular basis. I really like that as a survival game. I don't like the 7 Days to Die so much as a survival game, or I never got into Ark. I don't even know how good Ark is. Some people swear by it. I never got into the Conan stuff. Maybe we explore one of those. I don't know. But it'd be good to get the group back together again for some survival times. And I'm trying to get back to a regular schedule for posting videos as well. So look for that. Hopefully that'll happen soon. At any rate, I hope you guys had a wonderful evening. Maybe we should do a hard playthrough. You know, Cole was talking about, you know, have we done a hard? And if we just got to get to the space station, it's just a matter of quickly going to each core, getting to the space station, and doing that. Now we get a pallet supposedly for it. Maybe we should do that, DBA.
All right. I'm down.
All right. Maybe that should be our mission. Maybe we can get some other people to join us too. I don't know. At any rate, I'm out. Thursday night's going to be race night. For those of you guys who like racing, definitely be there because we're going to make that an every Thursday night thing. And we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.